already in here.
Hey, fam. What's up? We're here. Let's discuss it. Let's get into it. This is crazy.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about it. Tory Lanez, he pulled a little lightweight Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't speak. She speaks through the music.
it. He didn't have to speak for this one.
I guess he didn't.
This was, I'm not gonna lie, this was a good Friday. I was listening to that joint at work. I said, oh, that joint dumping.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Guys.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it.
What we're not going to do is convict people before they're actually convicted. So in the meantime, let's handle it the way we're handling everything else. The story's still vague. We don't know exactly what happened. She says one thing, he says another. And through his music, he says he did not shoot her. Now, yesterday he put out a tweet and he posted this tweet on his Instagram. What his tweet said, babe? Because I'm one of those people who was like thinking it meant he was going live.
No, he said he's not. What did he say? He breaking the silence. He said,
I apologize to my fans. Yeah,
apologize to his fans. He said tonight at 9 or some shit like that.
Right. I thought he was going live. I stayed up even though I wasn't supposed to.
I was right asleep too.
He was asleep.
Was like, I ain't staying up for that shit.
I was up. And he dropped the album. Now, yesterday, I added him. I called him all type of bitch ass niggas. And I deleted them because it's just like I deleted the tweets because he didn't say in his Instagram and his tweet that he was going live. He just said that he was breaking his silence. He didn't say specifically how he was doing that.
Right.
So that's on me. Like I didn't have a right to really come for him, just for not speaking. So anyway, he dropped the project. Yesterday I was pissed. But today when I listened, I was impressed. So let me just.
I was calling her all day.
Let me just be real. So he called me and told me first, like, bae, it's fire. And I'm like, for real? And when I got off of work, I listened to it on the drive home and I'm just like, damn, this is actually the shit that I be asking for from artists.
Fire.
Yo, this is actually just not looking at the circumstances surrounding his personal life, just looking at the artistry of it. Because let's be clear. Abusing women's not cool. Assaulting anyone's not cool. But he ain't on no R. Kelly shit. So we just gonna talk about it for a minute.
Okay. So the album drops. Boom. It's here.
Intro.
Bang.
Crazy. What's the first song? Fallouts? Is it?
No, it's Money Over.
Money Over Fallouts?
I
think that's the intro. The intro track, Money Over Fallouts.
Mm-hmm.
God, immediately he sets the tone.
Right.
He set the tone immediately and let us know what he was going to be about and how he was giving it up for the entire project. That intro actually set that tone right there.
Yeah. First track is Money Over Fallouts. Mm-hmm. Right. So he gets straight to it though. Listen, I liked it personally because he didn't give it to you all in one shot. He didn't give it to you all in one bang. He like, listen, you got to tune into all 17 of these joints. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you want the whole story. And if you go through them joints, you can basically piece together what he's trying to say. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or what his version of the story is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can, it's all for hip hop and fucking entertainment. Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if niggas is in the background talking about we about to get this paper together. Just don't say nothing. I'm about to drop an album, get that joint popping. You drop your album straight after, you gonna respond. I wouldn't be surprised if she got an album that's about to drop too, and it's gonna be like a response thing. Have we heard of a court date? Have we heard anything?
No, I do not know. Else? I didn't look it up. That's up to the audience. I depend on them to bring me the receipts.
This shit is about I gotta work. Paper. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it went because the album was fire.
Oh man, that was a piece of art right there because nobody's even putting out. We be wanting shit like this. Everybody's whack, mumble rap this, mumble rap that, R&B songs. Jazz B says October 13th. Is that for Megan? Is that a release date for Megan, Jazz B?
Is that it? Is that October 13th? Is she dropping the album October?
These niggas ain't about to have us. You know what? We are here. We here for the bullshit. We here to collect the coin. We here for it. But y'all niggas is really this what y'all doing?
But how can she respond to that? She don't tell stories.
Court date.
Oh,
October 13th.
What is it?
There's a date for the gun, but not for the actual shooting her, right?
Okay,
right, Ashley. Okay. So he does have a court date for the possession of the weapon.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he black.
I don't even think they press charges on him as far as Megan's concerned, because there's no witnesses, and Megan didn't cooperate. So, but she did convict him in the court of Instagram.
So yeah, it's a selling a fight, because he kept saying, listen, this is one key thing I was reading in the bars or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, keep them people out your ear. He like, them people was in your ear, and he not scared. He not scared of the fact of Megan. He's scared of the people that's backing her. He was like, those is the niggas who I fear. The niggas that's in her ear and shit, like, you mean? So it's like, who them niggas? Who is he talking about? Who them niggas is? Who them niggas that he's scared?
Is he talking about Rock Nation?
He said he's scared of them niggas, dog. He said
that's the ones that he got to worry about. That's who he's thinking about, as far as the threats
and all of that. So that's what.
I feel like he's talking about Rock Nation too. Let's get into how in love he is with Megan.
Oh, yeah, that nigga's in love.
In love.
Yeah, he's in love.
What the fuck was she doing? She did every dance move on him.
No.
Every dance move.
She did some voodoo shit.
No, she did.
She did some voodoo shit, bro. Cause that nigga, he went Motown.
Oh my God. He said she could come back after all of this. He said, come home. You could come home. He moaned and cried in Al Green. That part.
Somebody said, I just saw a post on IG where someone close to them said, Meg got out the car and Tory said, dance, bitch, before shooting. I don't know.
What? Please stop trying to make me laugh. I can't have y'all, because you know they're going to be looking at us and y'all looking at, yo, chill. Yo, Detroit, Dad, what's up?
Yo, Dad, bitch. Like, what are you doing?
Babe, relax. No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
Situation.
It's not funny.
This is a serious situation. We're all in tune, and Megan in like 2 weeks is about to drop a special album on us.
I don't know what she's gonna.
Like, I'm tired of my silence.
They're both shitting on each other's like shit. Like, it was his birthday. She goes live and says, "This nigga shot me." She comes out on the cover of Time magazine. He drops a fucking whole project. Like, this bitch is lying. Like, this is not gonna end. It's not gonna end well. It's not. It's too much animosity.
I think it's gonna end well.
You do?
I think, you know what I think. You know how I think it's gonna end.
Wow.
Everybody's gonna be richer.
Okay.
I think it's gonna end like that. The gun case will take us away from the actual shooting, because he's still going.
Do you think that they're gonna allow Tory to stay in the country and continue to make money here?
Depending on the gun charge, because right. Possession with a firearm is still like a felony.
I feel like it is definitely. I don't know if it's a publicity stunt, because within the lyrics of this project, he tells us that he was high on cocaine. He acknowledges that Kylie Jenner looked like an angel in a manger. This is not me like decorating what he said. These are his words: angel in a manger, and that her face was angelic. So I imagine that infuriated Megan. I imagine she was infuriated. He probably said she looks. He was high on coke. He probably told her that shit word for word. Allegedly, he was. He said metaphor. He said the coke was coming out his nose like something. He was just scheming, dude. Please, really?
I think he was scheming too. I think that's what I told her. I think he could have. He was thinking
that nigga was sniffing coke, bro.
Listen, partying.
Tory, you're invited.
Listen, partying, he seen an opening. He like, I might can get these Jones together, get something popping. Like, why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But he was high.
And I think Megan was high too,
allegedly.
I think she was high too. I think she came down on the high, realized shit was going left, and then Houston and her just came out, and she started acting ratchet. And then they got in the wheel, right? Niggas was high. Somebody slipped. The friend didn't know.
It's a bunch going on this night, though.
Listen, how come you're mad? Like, why are you mad?
Who you talking about now, Kelsey?
Why are you? This is her talking to Megan.
Right.
Like, why are you mad that
he the was argument inside? Yeah. What are you in your feelings
like,
for?
What are you in your feelings for? And she high as shit. You know what I mean? She couldn't get it together.
Right. So the casual fan. Exactly. So we're talking about Kelsey. And now, mind you, this shooting happened July 12th. The next day, Megan's best friend, Kelsey, unfollowed her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and him was discussing this earlier, and we think that...
What we think?
Kelsey and Tory was fucking.
Well, that's what he said in the lyrics.
It's in the lyrics.
It's in the lyrics. He said in the lyrics. On his own joint, he said, is it the pain or is it that you didn't tell your best friend that we had, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and Megan probably wasn't honest about the nature of her and Tory's, like, the new thing that her and Tory was doing, which was sleeping together.
She put them in the headlock.
Stop trying to make us laugh.
That is funny.
Look,
that is funny.
Megan's bigger than since we talking about size, Tory did make it a point to let us know he is not 5'3". He is 5'7".
He said 5'7". He just said 5'7".
He wanted that to be known.
You know what I'm saying? Why is no gun? Yeah. I mean, he said I don't believe she was shot. Why didn't he get arrested for the shooting? Why is there no gun residue on him? You know what I mean? They did not tell anyone they was. Yeah, I don't think they told nobody either. And I think that Shorty got emotional when she seen Tory be mesmerized by the Dr. Miami.
Visually, marketing wise, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion do nothing for me visually. She's all the way up here. He's all the way down there. I think that the company...
How tall is she, though?
She's like 5'11".
Wait, 5'7", so that's 4.
That's a lot for a man and woman once she puts some heels on.
Yeah, then she be 6'1".
And then she's thick.
And then she got the braids like another 6
inches. Like she's really towering over him. Like so aesthetically, visually, it doesn't work. And in this Western society, the way we are warped, she looks like a dominant figure over him, right? Am I doing too much, or am I?
How tall is you?
I'm 5'7.5".
So when you put heels on,
it depends on the heels. I can hit 5'10".
I'm still taller.
Yeah, but imagine if I'm 5'11" and I put 2 inches on, I'm 6 feet. 6'1".
6'1".
I'm 6'1".
Acting crazy.
Talking
looking like
boss hog shit.
Looking like a whole.
Because Megan talks a lot of shit. But she's 6 feet.
500 on the
she's 6'5".
We
gotta stop laughing at her being tall. It's not a big deal.
SP did his and was fired. They didn't know about yours. It's 500 on the line. SP did know about mine, bro. I started the bar for bar shit, bro. I didn't even know he had a jaw.
Who's SP?
The nigga that's with Vada.
Oh.
He from the hood too.
They
from
know.
My city though.
Okay.
But them niggas know, bro. I've been doing that shit for a while, bro.
Everybody knows.
It's all right though. If they wanna, if you niggas wanna, it is what it is. But and all that. But back to that though. You know what I'm saying? She tall as shit, cuz.
Yeah.
And all of that. But still, it's nothing in me that for me, I don't believe that niggas was in there fighting. I don't believe she had that nigga in no headlock and all that shit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe, nigga be too, like, they don't want to get out bested by a female, especially not in public, dog. Right. That shit is like, look. So, I mean, at first when niggas was like, yo, he shot her, I was like, damn, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
To the point that you got that mad. John put up 500 on head ice accepting your child. Yo.
Why is y'all doing this? This is not what we doing. This is not what we're doing. Y'all, no. We are talking about Tory Lanez and how he's trying to get mad. We are not doing this battle rap shit. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all really gotta stop. And we really want to get deep. Who protecting our young, straight, heterosexual black men out here?
I am. I'm trying to, bro. It's getting dark though, man. It's getting dark. It's getting dark though.
Wait. Because this situation, a cold lie on Tory shouldn't be there. Some blackballing. Listen. This is what we're not gonna do over here.
And he said they didn't even. That's what I'm saying.
We're not gonna convict that man.
He said they never had an argument until like that night.
That night when a couple of things happened that night.
And he said that she was trying to be exclusive and he didn't want to be
right.
exclusive.
He says that in the song too. He says that in the song too. She idolized couples
like J and B.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted something like that.
Right.
And he just was like, you my bitch. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. That's his words. And he like, but you my homie too. You like a home. Like I want you around. But I like he was like, yo, I don't want you like what you want.
Right.
But you know what I mean? I want you around though. You know how we be spinning shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know niggas out there like I just want, you know what I'm saying? But
right, so he wanted his cake and eat it too, and she wasn't having it.
But in the other song, that nigga made it seem like he was in love.
He wasn't. He was conflicted.
He told his folks
look, let's not get it fucked up. Let's not act like niggas don't be in their motherfucking feelings because, and then he's induced under drugs. He was in a triangle. Like let's just take all the bullshit out and focus on that night.
He wanted that too, but they don't think he was the right guy. Maybe that's some of the Rock Nation all in your ear.
Of course, Rock Nation doesn't think Tory Lanez, who's been beefing with people since 2014, is the right man for Megan Thee Stallion, who has the #1 song in the world. WAP is number 1 globally.
That shit is
WAP
shitty,
is shitty or not, and it is shitty. I don't like that song at all.
I don't care if it's #1 or
but
not.
It doesn't business wise, and like I said, aesthetically, visually, Megan and Tory is not a match. It's not a match. It's not marketable. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. I'm talking business. Megan and fucking Tory Lanez, unless they was really like. Unless it was genuine, and they're not selling genuine because Megan is selling to me lesbian. Megan sells to me lesbian. Okay? It's not gonna work. You know what's marketable for me with Megan? A nigga that's 6'5" and better. That's marketable.
Somebody said he wasn't super in love. It was all gaslight.
It probably was. She probably twerked on him while he was sitting. You know how we go.
She gave that nigga one of them Jones.
Yeah, she rapped to that nigga while she clapped her ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? She did some shit at the same time.
You know she was a little thicker.
She did a couple of things at the same time.
And it was new. Everybody, you know, when you hit something new, it always all right.
So that night though, let's talk about how much stress they was going through that night. Kelsey was mad, Megan's best friend. Megan was mad.
I appreciate y'all.
Kylie was there. She was thrown in the middle. Okay. So Megan had 2 issues going on.
Kylie wasn't thrown in the middle. Kylie was thrown in because this nigga Tory thought she looked like an angel, and he admitted he was flirting with her. So she wasn't just thrown in there.
But she's thrown in because she has nothing to do with it.
I mean,
it's not her fault she was looking like a fucking angel in a manger.
All right, but you're right because Megan was quote unquote sneaking around with so everybody in the party was quote unquote single, right? So everybody was supposed to be single.
Ish.
Because
Megan invited Tory to hang out with them.
So they should automatically knew that she wanted to, but
so I can understand how Megan is now like, damn nigga, I invited you over here and now you talking about this white bitch look like a fucking angel in the manger. Yeah, I could see where shit went left. If I invite somebody over somewhere and that's the person that I don't know what their situation is because I'm gonna stop there. Right. Because I don't know what their agreement is when they're out doing their Hollywood shit. Hollywood is another type of level shit. Like when you're doing millionaire shit, I don't know. Like I think the lines would need to be clear as millionaires. Like, listen, if you're gonna come with me here, I don't want this or that, or we don't hang out. But I don't know if Megan was trying to look cool and shit. She should have just been straight up. Like, nigga, I really like you, so I'm not taking you with me nowhere. She could have did that, but I guess she thought she was strong, and she wasn't strong.
She wanted him to come though, because
she wanted to probably test him. Ladies like doing that. Ladies like to see, like, let me just bring him anyway, because that's my nigga. It's gonna be good. And she probably thought Kylie had a little bit more respect for her. Black girls automatically think that white girls are scared of them. That's a big mistake. We could talk about it. That's a big mistake. Black girls think that. For some reason, a lot of us think that these white girls are scared. They ain't scared to get that dick.
No, he thought he was going to get the threesome. I know that's what
I know he thought that. He thought that. Kylie was with whatever. Probably like, I'm cool. I'm Kylie Jenner. I have $1 billion. We can do whatever, and you guys can leave. And tomorrow's another day. And Megan was on some love shit.
I've been like, yo, babe.
And then fucking Kelsey was probably looking at Megan like, yo, you's a fake ass bitch. And it was just all of these things like just swirling around that one day. Right, you getting mad at her, bitch. Too, right, like the nerve of you that Kelsey probably was sitting there like, good for you.
So did everybody in the party want my man Tory? Was Tory lit? Was Tory lit?
Apparently,
in that job?
Apparently. Bitches wanted that 5'7".
I think Tory was lit in that joint for real. I think this is a misunderstanding.
Yo, wait, somebody said she had an attitude on that live in the pool. She saw him flirt with her and said, Tory, don't get my phone wet. And he wasn't splashing.
Yo, I might
listen,
video
Tory was oblivious. He was oblivious. He said she looked like a goddamn angel in a manger. Just like a nigga. Now he whining and crying like, you could come home, Megan. Damn.
Yo,
I'm sorry, bitch. She was light up like the sun was behind her, bitch.
He told Megan to come home and she never even lived with the nigga.
Did he line Kylie up with Jesus Christ? Like, when do you ever hear the word manger?
I just emptied the
Tory, don't get on my motherfucking nerves. Please, nigga. Please, bro, don't get on my fucking nerves. Did you just align Kylie Jenner's constructed face with Jesus Christ talking about an angel in a manger?
Angel, not Jesus. He said
angel manger? When the fuck do we use the word manger? Around Christmas time, when we're talking about the star and all of that crap.
Plot twist: Kelsey let the gun off because Meg ruined the vibes for the orgy.
Kelsey came out the next day and said she doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I'm not mad at that plot twist. Who fucking knows?
What if
security let the gun off?
I mean, what if nobody got shot?
Right. What if she really just cut her foot? Did they find any gunpowder? Like any gunpowder residue? Like, we didn't even get any of that from the hospital.
But they did say they hear like a gunshot, right?
The hospital doesn't have the wound listed as a gunshot wound, though.
So what does the hospital have?
I don't know. We gotta look it up. That's y'all job.
Right?
That's y'all job. That's what I heard. That's
Angel
what I was
full of silicone.
Angel full of silicone.
For real.
Yo, he had a silicone angel in a manger. Yo, I know Megan felt highly disrespected because she's all natural. Her ass could do all types of amazing things.
So what? She never gets her ass not fake?
Who asked? No, man. I don't think so. Them titties ain't fake.
She got some work done.
I don't know. Moneybag Yo said he paid for a little bit of ass in there. But if she did,
what, to Megan?
Yeah, because Moneybag.
So how you gonna say it's real?
Because that don't mean just. This is what I'm saying. Even if Megan got her ass done, that shit is light work. Because Megan ass is not like fat to me. It's just a nice shape and it's toned and she know how to move it. It's not like a super fat ass.
She said yesterday it's done.
It's not super. Oh, she got her ass done? Yeah. She added a little bit. But she did good though, is what I'm saying, Ashley. I'm saying she did not OD because her shit is not super fat. Her shit looks like
shit fat. It's shit. Yes,
it don't look fat as shit to me. It doesn't look fat as shit to me.
I think it is.
Okay, well, it doesn't look fat as shit to me.
It looked done.
It looks done. She's muscular though.
Yeah,
like her body is like they found sharpener in which an exploded bullet, so it could have hit the ground first. Yeah, I think she got grazed.
Okay, yeah, that's what we were saying in the very
I don't think she got it done. To me, like at angles, at certain angles, Megan, you could see the shape of everything.
She tripping. I'm like, that girl look crazy when I be seeing her in Joe.
I don't know. It looks good. I don't think that her ass looks super fat. I seen big butts like on African girls. Like I seen a really fat ass before. I feel like Megan has a muscular ass that she wears poom poom shorts with the cheeks out. Can you imagine? If certain people like had their cheeks out all the time, it'll be all type. Asses look good when the whole cheek is out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like the cheek is out. If you really, no, she was slimmer before Ashley. I seen that. I'm just saying that she's a muscular girl. She has a lot of control over the gluteus maximus. You know what I'm saying? That shit do like this. In certain angles is gonna look amazing, and it does.
Was throwing that shit back on Tory. He was loving it. That joint was oh
yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good.
And that nigga started, and that nigga made 17 songs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that he shot it, dog.
I think that was a graze. I think that was a graze. It's feet, dog. I don't care how big Megan Thee Stallion's feet is. If you got shot in both of them motherfuckers, you are not walking backwards and getting down the ground for the police. I'm sorry. Listen, I seen niggas get shot before. No. That was definitely a graze. Definitely a graze.
I'm gonna say worst case scenario is something was happening with the gun, because he said y'all niggas know that's not
what happened.
So something happened with the gun. Something
right,
and maybe the gun went off by accident. If ricocheted, hit somebody in the motherfucking part of the fragments could have hit her in the fucking foot. And now she's going with, yo, he shot me. It don't even.
Right, her back was
I don't think it's the story. I think the story that we all trying to believe, like this nigga took a gun,
right,
pointed, and shot her. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
Let me tell you that, bro. I believe, if hypothetically speaking, if he pointed a gun at her and shot her, she would have told the police that right then and there, because she would have been scared for her life for real. If someone points a gun at you and they're looking at you and they intentionally shoot you and you know that.
So he just wanted to shoot her in the foot. You ain't going to
right. No, she would have told the fucking cops. She broke down over the fucking social media.
J-Lo'd her feet then. If your feet was that important, J-Lo'd your feet. You know
what you mean?
Because J-Lo put insurance on her ass, right? So she put insurance. Yeah, you got to save what makes you the money. So if you know the feet is important, put the insurance on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta twerk.
Right. So back to the album being dropped. Megan did herself a disservice by folding for social media.
Know the whole story first. I mean, even in that case, hold on. Let me talk to the truth for a minute. I just want to talk to y'all for a minute. Please, let me talk to y'all. We have to get out of the habit of stopping to convict people before we know both sides of the story. See, social media has changed, right, and has upgraded lifestyles to be real fast. So we get information just like this. Sometimes, a lot of times now, that what I see is as soon information hit the airways, people already formed the opinion, and that's fine. Everybody can have their opinion, but in the court of law, you have to have two stories in order to, convict anybody. You can't go in there in the courts and say, yo, this is what happened, and then he makes a judgment off what you just said. That's bullshit. Nothing that never happens. Never. So it shouldn't happen in the court of public opinion either. Now, we got Megan's story. Now, at first, we didn't have no stories, because I remember, I don't do the gossip and blog and shit. I leave that to do, but I listen to her, and I'll be listening to her little blog she be listening to. Nobody said nothing at first. It was the time that Tory and Megan was damn near even. They was like, we don't believe her. Tory might have shot. It was even. Megan spoke up first. Megan spoke up first, so that was the only story that we had to go off of. And then, you know what I'm saying, like this, listen, I don't like the, glorify criminal ways, but if I'm in a case, and I have been in a few, if I'm in a case, the whole point is that don't say nothing, because you can be penalized for what you say, especially now and via social media. You'll be screenshotted. You'll be recorded on phones now. Shit can get sent to the wrong person. Boom. Now you're paying out a settlement because you said some dumb shit over the phone.
Right.
The lawyers and the publicists told this nigga to not say a fucking word. And I would have told him the same thing.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's never his point. Like, that's never his fault. Now, Megan came on and she said something first, so then the world went crazy. Now that's the only thing that we got to speculate of. Okay, she said Tory shot her. Cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, now, niggas, everybody's gonna go their ways. The people that want to hear the other story, the people that's gonna automatically take her side, the other people, the female, the empowerment people, everybody took their side. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to find out, right, what Tory say. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to know. A lot of people, I made this example. I said a lot of people jumped out the window with Mav Hoffa situation with no proof. They did it with him. And then felt like dickheads when niggas had to apologize with him. Like, why would you want to have to apologize to somebody and you don't know all the fucking story? How was you going to convict me? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. Y'all have to relax.
Mm-hmm.
You mean y'all have to relax? Now we're getting partial the story. You gotta listen to 17 songs. You gotta put it together. But now we getting his story. So now he's telling you he didn't do it.
Right.
And she's telling you he did do it. So now y'all jumping like, oh my God, he did do it. He did do it. He did do it. How the fuck do you know if that nigga did it? You know how many females done told that they baby dad done hit him because the nigga got caught cheating or something and niggas was in jail? I was with a few niggas. Domestics go to preliminary. They say, yo, I was only playing, and they go home.
It happens.
It had a lot. In jail too. It happens a lot. You know what I mean? Females don't get a fucking pass if they say something. They word is not fucking golded and engraved in fucking stone because they a female. Are you fucking shitting me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you shitting me?
I don't think that gender should
be the gender
shit that holds the weight to what's being said. What should be the
it does.
Yeah, but when you're doing this type of work and you're objectively looking at what happened, gender can never like determine who's right or who's wrong. What's going to determine who's right or who's wrong is the facts, what we know, and what we've seen. You know what I'm saying? What we know to be facts. So regardless if it's a woman or a man, they're both black. And we're not going to jump to conclusions and convict a black man in the court of motherfucking internet law.
If he's innocent.
Because we're leaving the if on, because the point that we're trying to make, and the thing that we should normalize is the not knowing.
Right.
The being comfortable and not knowing. We can assume and have our opinions and look what's been presented, but at the end of the day, we need to be comfortable in not knowing. And they was
high. She keeps saying the cops was there. I ain't want to get the black man shot, and y'all just ate that shit up. Now, mind you, it could be the truth, or she was high. It was something in the car. She didn't want her image to be destroyed. People be for self too. Don't get it fucked up. People be for self.
Well, we know that she's the whole thing of leaving pieces of the story out. When you omit pieces, you're basically telling us without telling us you have shit to lose and shit to hide.
Because we knew that she was fucking with him. Didn't we say that? We assumed she was in the interview.
She still hasn't admitted to that.
She didn't even tell us.
She still hasn't admitted to that. So, you know what I mean? This is not like, oh my God, we're coming against Megan. This is just like, it's two black people there. We're going to hold them both accountable. They were both there. So if you guys are going to be like, if you're going to tell it, tell it. Other than that, we're not a judge. We don't have that power.
Listen, and we make no mistakes here. Because if the nigga did it, he's a turkey.
What do y'all think of the social narrative of Tory releasing this album in the wake of Breonna Taylor's decision? I think nothing.
I don't think.
I think nothing. It's two different categories. Yeah. I'm smart enough to categorize things and place them in different departments. Like it means nothing. He needed to release his music. He still got to eat.
He could have dropped that shit on Sunday, and it would have did the same effect, bro.
Right.
It would have did the same.
Today's effect. The anniversary death of his mom. Thank you, Ashley. Everybody's, we have a lot of things going on, and if it's sad about what happened to Breonna Taylor, but we got to know how to categorize when we're thinking and breaking stuff down. Has Tory Lanez been identified?
You said who?
Has the gun been identified as Tory Lanez? He goes to court October 13th or 15th, we heard. That's his court date for the gun charge. I agree. Just point out a narrative that's being spun. There's going to be narratives being spun. I think it's up to us to decide what, we're going to absorb and how we're going to react to the information. Because I absorb all the information.
Right.
All of it. Now, how I react to it is not going to probably be how a lot of people like. But I'm not condemning nobody.
Hit the Cash App, y'all. Hit the Super Chat, Cash App. We prefer Cash App because Super Chat take like half of the
So
paper.
Where did the bullet fragments come from? Somebody fired it. Yeah, somebody fired a weapon.
No, yeah.
Someone fired a weapon.
You mean if a gun was in use, somebody did fire it.
Innocent until proven guilty. I think we need to push that narrative. I mean, in life. Right. That narrative needs to be pushed, like a lot heavy on the I wasn't there.
Hold on, let me give a salute out to Cartoon Kick. He sent the Cash App.
Thank you.
She said check out his battle of rap art on YouTube.
Oh, is he doing animation? Like really?
I don't know. Actually, I think he's still in here.
All right, we're gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm saying
for sure.
We definitely gonna shout out those who sends it in, who donates. We appreciate dog and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I think Meg got shot. I just don't think it was Tory. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, I think it was a situation where the gun went off by accident. I'm damn near 95% sure that's gonna be the story, the real story. Something was happening. Niggas, you gotta understand, the nigga already admitted to being high on coke. So you gotta think like this. Okay, one party was high on coke. Mm-hmm. So admittedly. So now we can think maybe the other parties allegedly could have been high too.
And let's remember, Tory says in his lyrics, he's never gonna slander Megan.
And he said he
for money.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's not doing that.
He made sure to clear his name.
And he told his truth.
He never slandered her, but he just made sure to let you know, like, I don't know why you letting people tell you such and such. You know, I didn't.
He also said he never put his hands on a woman.
And he said he never put his hands on a woman. Yeah, not one time, and all of that. So,
I mean, these are things that we got to look at. Got to look at all perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And that's not taking away from the fact that women need to be protected and Black women need to be protected. It's just to say that when you're looking at things objectively, you're stripping away. You need to strip away like the noise,
right?
And just look at that day, those actions. Let's put everything else behind us. You know what I'm saying? For the moment. But outside of that, we know right from wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. We're not gonna drag this out too long, right, babe?
How long was it?
38 minutes.
Yeah, that being said, we're gonna be dropping the lyrics, the bar for bars for probably all 17 songs.
Yes.
And we just want like
every lyric. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna comb through his lyrics
because she's the queen of gossip.
Who?
Yo.
I'm not the queen.
Yeah, she is. So she listens to like all the blogs. And
then, I do.
You know what I'm saying? And then she'll be.
I have a lot of YouTube favorites.
So there's certain things that I'll be reading. I'll ask her about it, and she knows all of it. And she just be spitting to it like that. So you know what I'm saying.
But I do want to comb through these lyrics and really look, because this is how he's speaking to us, and because he can't speak to us in no other way.
I agree. A Jazz B said, I think they was all drunk and high, and got into something, tried to snatch the gun from other person, and it went off, and that's
that I can see that happening. It happens. It happens.
That's what mostly probably happened.
I know it was a ratchet
it was
situation.
Something like that. It was something.
I know it was a ratchet situation. Because number one, this is the before we go, this really stands out to me. So you're saying he shot you, but you got back in the car with him.
I want to know
that
why.
Part right there. I really want to know what he said to her that made her get back in the car after being assaulted by a firearm. I really want to know. Oh, thank you, Cartoon Cook. Thank you, Cartoon Kicks. Thank you. Yeah. I really want to know.
Gutter City 44. Before we get out of here, please send them donations.
The Black Dollar. I was dying for you to talk about this. Yes, Ashley, you already know, because let me tell y'all, when I stayed up last night, I didn't go live last night. Yeah, I was pissed off. I shut the fucking computer down and was like, I'm going to fuck the bed because I had to go to work, this morning. So when that nigga dropped the fucking album cover, I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying. And I shut the fucking computer down and went to fuck the bed, like, fuck you, bitch, and tweeted him and shit. But then I deleted those things. I woke up like, he's not the one. He ain't tell me I was going live. I was jumping to conclusion, being thirsty. I was thinking about these views. I was on my bullshit. And then Bay called me and said the shit was fire. So I was just like, damn, let me listen to this shit. And then the shit was fire. Then he was spilling tea. He was just spilling tea. So I was like, damn, like, okay, I'm here for it. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't convicted. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got sons. You know what I mean? I'm a Black woman. So I could look at all the perspectives fairly. And that's what we're doing.
Here comes the Black woman shit.
It's always going to be, here comes the Black woman.
She be like,
you know what I'm saying? But I do have Black sons. And I'm the Black so from woman. a protective stature of being a Black woman with two Black sons, no, we're gonna sit back and we're gonna look at this calm and collective like real adults. We're gonna kick into our critical thinking and we're gonna look at this fairly, and we're not gonna put them down till we get the facts. And even in court, we can't trust that shit too much, but we ain't gonna go there. We just gonna see what they present to us. So thanks, guys. Babe, you could let them. We need the mop for all that tea. Yeah, child. A mop.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Well, this ain't even my show. This is her show.
All week.
But
all week with this tea. Because then we got to be on standby for Megan saying something. Now I'm going to be a nervous fucking wreck waiting for this bitch to go live.
I won't, but I'll be waiting for her to be a nervous wreck so I can come down here.
Because I'm going to wake you up like, oh my God, she's live.
Actually, she won't. She never wakes me up with some dumb shit like that. Ever. I probably wouldn't even accept that. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't accept that at all.
It's been times you'd be like, what happened, babe? You'd be like, what happened?
You already know. All right, y'all.
All right.